Hey everybody, this is Tim Wolf, and today I'm going to talk about the most recent, or the first cover that I did of a Taylor Swift song, which was Peace from her album Folklore. The version that I used as my reference was from the Long Pond sessions, and I'm going to talk about the production of it, the struggles that I had, what I learned from doing the cover. So I'm Tim Wolf. I'm a Nashville artist, singer-songwriter, and there's a link down below in the description where you can listen to some of my music. Also, there's a link where you can get 10 of my recent singles for free. Check that out. Appreciate it very much. It means a lot when you support an artist in any way possible. So the first Taylor Swift cover that I've done was the song Peace, which was a kind of a deep cut, later cut. I don't even think it was a single, originally from Folklore, and then it was on the Long Pond sessions. It was co-written by Aaron Dessner. The premise, according to what Taylor said on the Long Pond sessions when she talked about the song, if I got it correctly, was her relationship with her significant other right now, and how no matter when your relationship with her, there's all the baggage is going to come with. Because she's a worldwide famous celebrity, there's going to be paparazzi. There's no way she can protect that. She can't control that. That's going to be there. And that was kind of on her thought process when she wrote the song, according to what she said in the Long Pond sessions. Aaron, who co-wrote the song, actually, I would say, did the music, and Taylor did all the lyrics and the melody. Aaron loved the song because it related to the fact that he struggles with depression, as a lot of creatives do, and I do. He's concerned how that affects his daily life with his wife and his kids. And he can't escape that. That's always there. It's going to be there for him. And in spite of having that in his life, he can't control that. I guess you can control it to some extent, but it's always going to be there. And he worries about how that is going to affect his relationship. So that song meant a lot to him. I love the song. I think it's just mystical, and it's just so endearing. It takes you to a different place. When it came time to cover the song, the first thing I had to duplicate was that, I think, 16th note, dee, 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 which is kind of an annoying, consistent through the entire song. I thought, well, that'll be easy. Well, that was one of the most difficult parts of getting the cover, and I still don't feel I got it right. So how that came about, according to what I read, is Aaron Dessner's good friend, Justin Vernon, who is actually, his band is Bon Iver. I believe the band Bon Iver. He's the leader and the heartbeat of that band. He had that sound, and he had created it, and he sent it to Aaron to use as he wished. And actually, technically, that's a key part of the song. Maybe he should have been credited as a co-writer, but according to what I saw, he wasn't. And that's a great friend to develop a beat or a track or some part of a song and send it to a friend. And I'd love to be involved, collaborating with someone where I had someone I could give it and say, hey, you use this how you see fit. And so I've got it in my DAW, and I thought it's going to be easy to duplicate that. Just put it in the DAW and find a sound that's close, and just put it the number of beats that you need, find the BPM of the song. And I found that that's not the case. However that was created, it's a mystery to me, because it's not on any grid. It wavers all over the place in its beat, in the tempo. I mean, very slight variations, but it's not on a grid. I struggled with that and tried to match it, and I just gave up and decided to duplicate the best I could, or imitate it rather than duplicate it, imitate it the best I could. And I put it on a grid. I tried to get the BPM of the song as close as I could, and then did some quantize with some swing to it to try to get it to approximate what Justin Vernon had done. And I still don't feel that I'm a ways away from that as far as the beat, but it's the best I could do in the amount of time that I had to do it. I mean, I wanted to get it done. I didn't want to spend weeks and weeks on it. So that was the first part that I struggled with, to be honest. Throughout the entire figure in the Long Pond sessions, Aaron Dessner is playing this bass piece, playing chords on a bass high up on the neck. And so I figured out the notes. I mean, it's not that complex. And I started playing that. I'm mainly a guitar player, but I do play bass. Playing that figure just tore up my finger. It was really tough on my finger, because you're fretting multiple strings at the same time and sliding. The sliding was what was really the last part of the figure. There's a slide into the note, and it just tore up my finger. It hurt. I didn't even play it for the whole song. I just recorded the figure, then cut and pasted for the rest of the song. But on Long Pond sessions, Aaron is playing it for the entire song. It appears, anyway. Or maybe they did cut and paste it, but it seems to be live, so he's playing it. And there could be a problem with my bass setup, perhaps. I'm not sure. My bass is not set up. I rarely play it that high on the neck, so maybe if I had it set up properly for that kind of playing, it might have been a little easier on my fingers. But I had renewed respect for Aaron playing that part. And then, of course, the lyrics, you know, it's just so ethereal. And the line, my favorite line, there's always going to be rain if you're standing in with me, if you're standing with me. And I think that's in the bridge, or it's later in the song. It's in the, I think it's in the bridge section. That's my favorite line in the song. And it's just so emotive, so emotional, so deep. Not emotional in that it's surface emotion that you see it expressed. I don't feel that in that song. It's more deep emotion that you feel. You don't express it, but you feel it. I'm fairly new to the Taylor world, got to be honest. So I wasn't with her when, you know, Fearless first came out. I wasn't a country fan, so I'm just being honest. And so I'm rediscovering this for the first time. I did a video on Fearless, Taylor's version. Love the album. Amazed that a young teenage woman wrote songs like that, and it definitely was the quality of album of the year. It just amazed me. Even though as great as that album was, you know, she's continued to mature, as we all do. As we get older, more experienced, I think we get better at whatever craft we have. And she's just putting out content. I mean, 3 albums last year, or within the last 8 months, and all of them #1 on the Billboard 200. She is working hard, very hard, and putting out a lot of phenomenal content, all of it at a great level. Anyway, so that's all I wanted to say about my attempt to cover the song Peace, and I'll be doing more covers. It's just great songs. Singers like to perform great songs, and Taylor has so many great songs. There have already been a couple comments or requests that I would do another cover, and I'll be working on those. But if you have any ideas on songs that you think that I should try to cover from Taylor, I would love to hear that. So thank you so much. See you next time. Hey everybody, this is Tim Wolf. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please go to the link down below in the description. There's a Bitly link. Listen to my music at Spotify. I appreciate it very much. It means a lot to an artist if you follow them. If you would be kind enough to like the video if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends. Finally, be sure to subscribe. And also there are other videos on this screen that you can watch. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.